Now, a CTV Sports exclusive, same-day telecast, May 29th, 1983. From the Indianapolis Motor Speedway in Indianapolis, Indiana, the 67th running of the world's greatest single-day sporting event, the Indianapolis 500. The history of North American motor racing has been written in the Great Race. The month of May at Indianapolis has traditionally been strewn with wreckage. This year has been exceptional in that regard. Even before time trials, 39-year-old Pete Halsmer, practicing at 197 miles per hour in his Penske PC-10, lost control in turn one, skidded hard, almost head-on into the concrete wall. He went to hospital with a partially collapsed left lung, a puncture wound to his leg, and 2 bruised heels, and a feeling that he had a lot of help from Lady Luck. And when the time came to set the 33-car grid for the Indy 500, rain completely washed out the first weekend of qualification. It turned the famed Brickyard into a quagmire. Not a car was able to put its wheels on the track to qualify. It was the first time in Indianapolis history that the whole first weekend of qualifying had been washed out. But it also gave the cars more practice time. The following week was filled with spectacular crashes, including Johnny Rutherford driving this year for the Pat Patrick Wildcat team. This was Rutherford's second collision with the concrete wall in 10 days. The 3-time Indy 500 winner suffered a broken left foot and right ankle. He's out of the race, missing a chance to appear in his 20th consecutive Indy 500. It was a very tough week. Bob Harkey crashed at 180 miles an hour when his Coyote touched wheels with Mike Mosley's car and careened into the 4th turn wall. He suffered multiple fractures. He's still in hospital. John Paul Jr. suffered a broken ankle when he also hit the wall. He was released from hospital at the end of the week. 42-year-old commercial airline pilot Jim Buick escaped injury when his car hit the wall in the 4th turn. Ken Schrader also journeyed into the wall, and he walked away from it. And Doug Heveron also went to hospital after breaking his left ankle in a first-turn crash, another injury to the feet and legs. And so it went to the second week of qualifying, with a full grid to be filled. The weather cooperated to the extent that a record 33 cars qualified. Veteran Mike Mosley started this unprecedented show of speed. He qualified to start his 15th Indy 500 with an average speed of 205.372 miles per hour, ending 3 consecutive years of frustration. Then, for the first time in Indy history, his son joined his father in the same race. 21-year-old Al Unser Jr. not only qualified inside on the 2nd row, but he was faster than his father. Al Sr. will be on the 3rd row. And then came Teo Fabi, a former Italian downhill skier and Formula One racer, but a rookie at Indianapolis. And he shocked everyone as he hurled his March Cosworth around the 2.5-mile oval in a record 4-lap average of 207.395 miles an hour. He becomes only the 2nd Indy rookie to qualify for the pole for the Great Race. And so we have come once again to Indianapolis. Hello, everyone. I'm Ron Roosh, and welcome to today's CTV telecast. It has been another interesting month in May here in Indianapolis. We have had spectacular developments. We have also had controversies. And when you have controversies around here, always in the middle is the name A.J. Foyt, Jr. Controversy always swirls around A.J. Foyt. This time, his car was pulled from the qualifying line and denied a chance to qualify for the pole position because the aerodynamic side pods were too long. New rules require all aerodynamic devices to end at least 1 inch above the bottom of the car's chassis. A.J. was infuriated, but after the correction was made, he qualified at over 199 miles an hour to earn a starting berth for the record 26th consecutive year. He'll be on the 8th row. And then on the final day of qualification last Sunday, Dennis Firestone took to the track, and in the middle of his qualification run, the rain started to fall again. He managed to complete the run at over 190 miles per hour, just before the skies opened up. Dennis Firestone took the last spot on the grid. In line next to qualify was Bill Alsop, but the downpour drenched the track, and they couldn't dry it out on time. Alsop was left at the end of qualifying, still waiting. He will not be in this year's race. And so the field is set. There will be 6 rookies in the field of 33 cars, including the pole sitter. It will be the fastest field in the history of Indianapolis, despite rule changes designed to slow the cars up. The combined average speed for the field, over 198 miles per hour. It's a pleasure once again to welcome to our CTV telecast from Indianapolis, Larry Rice, former Indy Rookie of the Year, three-time USAC National Champion. And Larry,